Hey Dodgers fans, we are diving straight into the whirlwind of updates and speculation surrounding our favorite team as we gear up for what promises to be an electrifying season. Right off the bat, the spotlight is on Andrew Friedman and his efforts to piece together a pitching staff that can not only handle the grind of a full season, but also maintain the dominance we have come to expect from Los Angeles. Now, when people think about the Dodgers pitching, the conversation often starts with the starters, but the real puzzle this offseason is in the bullpen. The team has been searching for that reliable, everyday closer, someone who can lock down the final outs with authority. Last year, Tanner Scott was expected to step into that role, but the season did not unfold as planned for him, and other candidates, including Trinidad, failed to meet expectations. The list of arms that fell short is long, but that's the reality of baseball, and it's okay to acknowledge that the puzzle isn't solved yet. What's fascinating is that despite these gaps in the bullpen and occasional questions in the outfield, the Dodgers are still mentioned in virtually every conversation regarding pitching reinforcements. Their reputation and the sheer depth of their resources make them a perennial contender whenever high-level talent becomes available. This offseason is particularly intriguing because, for the first time in what feels like an eternity, Clayton Kershaw will not be part of the Dodgers rotation. For most of the past 2 decades, Kershaw has been a constant presence on the mound, a symbol of stability and excellence. His absence opens up discussions about potential veteran replacements, but it also underscores just how critical Andrew Friedman's strategy will be as he navigates a landscape where both talent and opportunity must align perfectly. The expected rotation, as things currently stand, includes Blake Snell, Yoshino, Tyler Glasnow, and Roki Sasaki as the projected 5 starters. However, the debate around Sasaki is particularly noteworthy. Should he be a starter, as officially planned, or does his skill set make him more suited to the bullpen? While the Dodgers front office is committed to developing him as a starter, some voices, including many analysts and fans, see him thriving as a bullpen arm, particularly given his success in high-leverage situations last season. This raises the broader question. If a top-tier pitcher suddenly becomes available, would the Dodgers pivot and adjust Sasaki's role? The flexibility of the roster and the willingness to adapt to opportunities is what makes this team so exciting to watch, especially in a market where championship aspirations are non-negotiable. One of the names now buzzing in trade discussions is Jacob deGrom, a pitcher who has revitalized his career with the Texas Rangers and is generating considerable interest across the league. deGrom's performance last season was strong, even if it didn't reach the absolute peak of his past seasons. His metrics tell the story: a whip below 1.9 to 1, an earned run average under 3 at 2.97, 185 strikeouts while allowing only 122 hits, and he surrendered just 26 home runs over 30 appearances. While deGrom is 37, the same age as Kershaw, his veteran presence and track record of success make him a highly appealing target for a Dodgers team that is accustomed to integrating star talent seamlessly. If the Dodgers pursued him, it could represent a significant move to reinforce their rotation while potentially shifting Roki Sasaki to a bullpen role. The strategic implications are enormous because this is not just about adding a pitcher. It's about orchestrating a rotation that can withstand the wear and tear of a long season while positioning the team for a shot at a historic three-peat. The context for these discussions is shaped by the Dodgers' financial and operational flexibility. Unlike many teams constrained by budgets or spending limitations, Los Angeles has the ability to navigate trades and free agency with a focus squarely on winning. The upcoming season introduces additional considerations, including potential changes in player agreements and contracts that could influence spending strategies. But the consensus is that the Dodgers will remain aggressive in pursuing talent that can make an immediate impact. This means that when high-caliber players like deGrom enter the market, Los Angeles is almost always in the mix, regardless of other circumstances. Fans and analysts alike recognize that the Dodgers operate under a philosophy of never saying never, particularly when it comes to acquiring talent that could tilt the balance in their favor. With last season behind them, the Dodgers are evaluating what worked and what didn't, particularly in terms of starting pitching depth. Injuries wreaked havoc on the rotation, forcing the team to rely on an unprecedented number of starters. Yet the Dodgers still found ways to remain competitive. This resilience underscores the importance of smart acquisitions this offseason. Do you invest in a veteran ace to replace a legend like Kershaw? Or do you lean into the potential of emerging talent, such as Sasaki, possibly adjusting his role for maximum effect? The statistics for Sasaki present a nuanced picture. A 4.46 earned run average over 8 starts, 28 strikeouts, 22 walks, and a whip of 1.43. While not alarming, these numbers indicate room for improvement if he were to anchor the 5th spot in the rotation. Conversely, his effectiveness in relief, including a save in the postseason, highlights his potential value as a multi-inning bullpen option. These considerations make the decision complex, as the Dodgers weigh the benefits of immediate impact versus long-term development. As trade rumors circulate, the Dodgers' involvement in conversations surrounding DeGrom is significant. Ranked among the top 10 potential suitors, Los Angeles is widely recognized for its willingness to absorb high-caliber talent and integrate it effectively. The opportunity to add someone of DeGrom's caliber could be transformative, but it comes with the question of how it would affect the current rotation blueprint. This is where Friedman's strategic planning becomes essential, balancing financial flexibility, roster composition, and competitive goals. The team's front office has shown repeatedly that it is not constrained by convention. It approaches every potential acquisition with an eye toward maximizing performance and maintaining championship-level expectations. This aggressive mindset ensures that no opportunity to enhance the roster goes unexplored, making the offseason particularly compelling for fans who are eager to see how the Dodgers navigate these choices. Ultimately, the decisions made in the coming months will shape the narrative for the Dodgers' pursuit of a three-peat, a goal that resonates deeply within a franchise accustomed to championship aspirations. Whether it involves reimagining the bullpen, integrating new starters, or making bold trade moves, every choice will be scrutinized for its potential to impact both the immediate season and the legacy of the team. The conversation around players like Roki Sasaki and Jacob deGrom encapsulates the tension between potential and proven talent, and it highlights the level of detail and planning required to maintain a competitive edge in Major League Baseball. The Dodgers' approach to these challenges is emblematic of a front office that prioritizes winning above all else, and it is this relentless pursuit of excellence that keeps fans engaged and excited as the new season approaches. As we move deeper into the conversation about the Dodgers' offseason strategy, it's impossible to ignore the broader implications of roster construction and how subtle shifts in player roles can have enormous consequences for a team chasing history. With Blake Snell and Yoshino projected to anchor the top of the rotation, and Tyler Glasnow providing stability in the middle slots, the final pieces of the puzzle revolve around how to maximize the 5th starter and the bullpen. Roki Sasaki, officially designated as a starter, presents a fascinating dilemma. On one hand, his potential as a starter is undeniable. On the other, his proven success in relief situations suggests a different approach might yield better results. When considering multi-inning relief roles, a pitcher like Sasaki can change the dynamic of a game in ways that go beyond the traditional starting rotation framework. His ability to come in during critical moments and maintain composure under pressure gives the Dodgers an added layer of flexibility, which is especially valuable given how injuries and performance variability can affect a long season. Enter Jacob deGrom, whose emergence as a trade target has sparked intense debate among analysts and fans alike. While some argue that bringing in a veteran ace to directly replace Kershaw is the most straightforward path to maintaining dominance, others suggest that integrating deGrom alongside the existing rotation could create a new balance, allowing younger arms like Sasaki to develop more naturally without the pressure of carrying the 5th starter burden. deGrom's impressive numbers from last season, an earned run average under 3, whip below 1.9 to 1, and a strikeout-to-hit ratio that places him among the league's elite, make him a player who can have an immediate and measurable impact. However, his age and contract considerations introduce complexity. The Dodgers would need to evaluate how such an acquisition fits within their long-term vision, especially as they aim to sustain competitive excellence beyond this season. The beauty of the Dodgers' front office strategy lies in their ability to juggle these competing priorities. Andrew Friedman has consistently demonstrated that he can navigate both the financial and competitive landscapes with precision. Unlike other teams constrained by payroll, Los Angeles has the flexibility to pursue top-tier talent without hesitation, a fact that elevates the intensity of any off-season discussion. When a name like DeGrom surfaces, it is not a matter of if the Dodgers will consider him, but how they will incorporate him into a plan that preserves their overall structure while enhancing their chances of repeating as champions. This willingness to think creatively, to challenge conventional wisdom, and to remain adaptive is what distinguishes the Dodgers in a league where margins for error are razor-thin. The upcoming season also carries historical weight. A three-peat has been elusive for Major League Baseball franchises in the modern era, and the Dodgers are in a position to attempt something truly remarkable. Achieving this feat requires more than just talent. It demands careful orchestration of roles, attention to statistical trends, and proactive management of player health. Each decision, from bullpen assignments to potential trades, reverberates across the season, influencing not only wins and losses, but also team chemistry and confidence. In this context, the debate over Sasaki's role and the potential acquisition of DeGrom transcends individual performance. It becomes a question of strategic optimization, where every move is calculated to preserve momentum and exploit opportunities. Fans have every reason to be excited because the Dodgers are entering an off-season where nearly every scenario seems possible. The narrative is dynamic. Trades that once seemed improbable now feel within reach. Emerging pitchers could redefine the rotation hierarchy, and the combination of established stars with high-potential arms could result in a roster that is greater than the sum of its parts. Even as the season approaches, the discussions around the starting five, bullpen configuration, and trade targets highlight the depth of planning that goes into constructing a championship-caliber team. While some analysts may focus narrowly on statistics or individual matchups, the Dodgers' approach emphasizes adaptability, preparation, and a willingness to act decisively when opportunities arise. This philosophy has allowed them to maintain dominance and consistently compete at the highest level, and it sets the stage for what could be one of the most compelling seasons in recent memory. Another layer to consider is the impact of high-pressure performance and playoff experience. The Dodgers roster is composed of players who have navigated the crucible of postseason baseball, and this intangible factor cannot be overstated. The ability to manage late-inning situations, respond to adversity, and maintain composure in critical moments is central to championship aspirations. This is precisely why the conversation around Sasaki's potential shift to the bullpen is so intriguing. His postseason performance, including a key save and multi-inning appearances, demonstrates that he can thrive in high-stakes scenarios, potentially offering a strategic advantage that goes beyond standard pitching rotations. Pairing that with the potential acquisition of a veteran like DeGrom could create a rotation and bullpen combination that is both versatile and dominant, capable of weathering injuries and maintaining peak performance over a grueling season. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. The baseball world is buzzing with whispers that could shake up the league as we know it. According to insiders, the Los Angeles Dodgers are reportedly preparing a jaw-dropping offer to secure one of the most dominant closers in the game, Josh Hader. Sources close to the situation hint that the team is ready to go all in, aiming to make Hader the undisputed closer at Dodger Stadium, a role that could redefine their bullpen for years to come. Hader, known for his electric fastball and devastating slider, has long been one of the premier relief pitchers in Major League Baseball. His ability to shut down even the most formidable lineups in high-pressure situations has made him a coveted asset, and whispers suggest the Dodgers are ready to commit significant resources to make sure he joins their roster. While the details of the proposal remain tightly under wraps, insiders describe it as monstrous, fueling speculation that it could rank among the most significant bullpen moves in recent memory. The timing of this rumor has only added fuel to the fire. With the Dodgers constantly on the hunt for pitching dominance, adding HADER could signal a clear intent to fortify their late-inning arsenal. Fans and analysts alike are abuzz with possibilities, imagining the strategic flexibility and late-game firepower the right-hander could bring to a club that has always been aggressive in pursuing top-tier talent. Of course, rumors are just that, rumors, but the buzz around HADER's potential move to Los Angeles is growing louder by the hour. Could this be the signing that cements the Dodgers' bullpen as one of the most fearsome in the league? If the whispers prove true, HADER stepping into the closer role would not only transform his own career trajectory, but could also reshape the Dodgers' strategy in tight games, giving them an edge in contests where every strike and save counts. As the chatter intensifies, the baseball community is left waiting, imagining the scenarios, debating the merits, and wondering if this high-stakes gamble will pay off. Whatever happens, one thing is clear. If Josh HADER does land in Los Angeles as the absolute closer, the Dodgers could be on the verge of one of the boldest bullpen moves in recent memory. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.